Hello everyone, this is Kevin the Switch Hippie here with another exciting episode of Rescued from the Bargain Bin here at Groovy Old Records. Recently I put up on one of my videos about the perils of dumpsters diving for these used records. I don't go to the dumpster, obviously. I go to the thrift stores and all that. But the problem with it, of course, they got piles of records there, but maybe 10% are worthwhile. The other ones are I just skip over them. Which ones do I skip over, you ask? Well, here, I'm going to show you right now. These are the records. These are the type of records that I would skip over when I'm when I'm looking for interesting material. The first type of record is this one. This is this is where a record label they put music out from an organ. There's no name on this, right? There's no band name or anything like that. The record company doesn't want to sell you the band. They want to sell you the Acapulco. They want you to put this record on and think about Acapulco. So I avoid these because usually they're just really boring orchestra music. So, and I think that's what this case is too. The actual record label says it is Scott Miller Orchestra. So I might listen to this one. I think I might give this one a chance, but normally, and like, it doesn't say Acapulco. It could say anything. It could say Mexico. It could say Ireland. It could say Israel. It could say whatever. They're not selling you the band, right? Just trying to sell you that you put this record on and off you go. But anyways, I tend to skip those. Usually not very interesting, boring orchestra music. The next one I have here is, if I can find it, is. These are the country and western collections. There's millions and millions of these things, and I don't ever buy them unless there's something on there that I don't have. But I'm just saying, I don't know, maybe the country artists, they give me $100, you can have the rights to my song for your record or whatever. I don't know how that works, but there's a lot of them, and I've got a lot of these compilations, and I just tend to skip them, right? I've been there, done that, heard all this stuff before. I don't need another version of Walking the Floor Over You by Ernst Tubb. I just don't need it. And so anyways, I tend to skip these records unless there's something on it that I don't have. The next type of album that I have here, here we go. This is Henry Mancini, right? So if you see Henry Mancini record, Henry Mancini was he was a super famous Hollywood composer. I mean, he did Pink Panther, Breakfast at Tiffany's, famous conductor and orchestra, and I skip him. And his life, and I think, what do I have here? He has over 40 albums. So in his recording career, he passed away a few years ago, over 40 albums, right? So you never see the same one twice. What are you going to do? I mean, I'm not going to buy a Henry Mancini album. But I did put the Pink Panther theme below, because I do like that song. That's a good song. So you can watch the Pink Panther, because I remember the cartoon and the movie, right? We all watched that. The next one, the next album I always skip is, that was Henry Mancini. I always, there it is. Here we go. Sorry guys, I'm being naughty today. Here you go. Mantovani. Mantovani was he's an Italian guy. He was made a lot of records. I mean, he made, how much Mantovani had? He made over 50 records in his lifetime. And again, this is a Christmas record. I've seen Mantovani 78s, 45s, albums, and they're all different. Mantovani plays the best of Hollywood. Mantovani plays the best of Broadway. Mantovani plays this, that, or whatever. And it's all just really boring music to me, and I don't like it. And I don't. If I see Mantovani in the record bin, that's where it's staying. Where it's staying. And I don't feel bad about it. I'm sure he's a very talented musician. I don't begrudge him that, but I'm just saying the music is just boring. Now, the king of boring music probably has to be, and thank you for one of my subscribers put down, called me out on this. And first of all, thanks for watching, right? I don't think anybody even looked at these things, but Ray Conniff. Ray Conniff was, he used to play with Artie Shaw, Frankie Lane. I think he's a trombone player by profession, maybe, trombone. But he he had a big hit with Somewhere My Love, which I think was his first hit. And he has made over, like I said, 90 records in his career. And every time you go through the bin, you'll see a different Ray Conniff album, right? Because there's 90 of them. I mean, not everybody, I don't think there's a completist who has all 90 Ray Conniff records. And if you did, you probably need to go to the hospital. It's boring. It's elevator music too. This is the very definition of elevator music. And I'm sorry, Ray Conniff, but don't listen to it at all. If I see Ray Conniff, anything Ray Conniff in the bargain bin, that's where it stays. And you can see a picture of Ray Conniff on the back of the record here. And I'm sure he's a very nice guy, but this is just, oh my gosh. Elevator music, boring. And this is something my grandparents would listen to, right? They put this on and they would have cocktails, I think that was kind of the effect they were going for with Ray Conniff. I don't like it. So I think I'll put one down below. How's that? You'll twist. I think I'll put Somewhere My Love below. How's that? I always think, that Somewhere My Love. I don't know if you ever remember seeing that movie, The Mario Brothers, and with those big Goombas in the elevator, and they're in the elevator and they start swaying back and forth to this song, right? Somewhere My Love, because it's just so cheesy and so goofy. And anyways, sorry Ray, and sorry everybody. That was my comment on Ray Conniff and the stuff you find in the bargain bin. Ray Conniff, Month of Honey. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Bye.